There's a place in central British Columbia where three major mountain ranges converge: the Monachees, the Selkirks, and the Rocky Mountains. It's here that the snow falls light and plentiful each winter, and it's here that a few fortunate souls journey each season to ski some of the best powdered snow on the planet. For the next few days, this will be my home away from home, and this will be my ski lift. Welcome to Mica Heliskiing.
Mica Heliskiing is without a doubt one of the best ski experiences found anywhere on the planet. Micah's classic 100% small group heliskiing is by far the best way to experience 250,000 acres of huge alpine bowls, world-class steeps, tree skiing, and endless pillow runs. The Micah Lodge is spectacular in its location. Accessible only by helicopter, the lodge is perched at 1,200 meters and overlooks the Monachie, Selkirk, and Rocky Mountains.
Like pretty light snow on the trees there. Temperature is it? Oh, -10. Nice. Perfect. Pretty blower out there today. Yeah.
Working on this show. You know, I coordinate the shows and I also host a lot of them. And when I heard that Micah was on the list this year, I jumped at the opportunity to come here. I'd heard a ton of awesome things from Abma and Mike Douglas about the skiing here. So listen, there's nothing that I love more than deep powder snow. So you and me, let's go get some face shots.
Joining me this week to partake in this blower powder are Kristi Richards, a member of Canada's National Freestyle Ski Team, Micah marketing guru Darren Suchuk, and Mica Heli's lead guide Shane Kruger. While the snow here might be the most obvious attraction, Darren explains that one of the many things that makes Mica unique is that it's 100% small group heliskiing.
Well, small group heliskiing basically is in an A-star or a 407, and you ski with just 4 friends. So 4 people together with the guide, and basically you have 250,000 acres all to yourself. 7 years ago, Dan McDonald flew through this tenure and took a look at the terrain here and realized that it would be perfect for small group heliskiing. So he actually built a backcountry lodge with the idea that it would be a small, intimate backcountry lodge where people could go just with a small group of friends and enjoy fantastic skiing and just a real intimate camaraderie that you get in a backcountry lodge. And since then, it's progressed over the year. Every year we've gotten better and better and added things and chalets and all sorts of other amenities to make it a beautiful, beautiful lodge. Certainly it's a backcountry lodge, but I wouldn't call it backcountry by any means. It's pretty luxurious.
As Darren mentioned, Mica is a wonderful backcountry experience, and getting here is half the fun. Mica Lodge is accessible only by helicopter. Truly fly in, fly out.
So Mica is located just north of Revelstoke, about an hour and a half. So we're actually on the western slope of the Rockies here, just across the lake from the Monachees and the Selkirks. So it's a very famous area for snow. As you can see, it snows here all the time. And on those days where, like today, or the last few days it's been snowing, we've been skiing trees, and that's what we do. Certainly we ski every day here at Mica, almost every day, which is very unique. It's an anomaly in the heliski industry for sure. We've only had a down day a year since we've opened. And the reason that is because we have such close proximity tree skiing. We just scoot along the trees, we do a bunch of tree runs until the weather lifts, and then we can get up into the huge alpine bowls and all the big alpine terrain that we have here. So it's a pretty awesome mix of trees, terrain, anything you want.
Mica's really a special place. It's got such a wide variety of terrain that you can really cater the terrain to any type of group. And you only ski with 4 people in each group, so what that does for us is we can just ski all sorts of different intricate terrain, you know, cater to each small micro group instead of having to cater to 12 people.
Okay, so have a look at this. I mean, look at how deep he is standing in the snow for this interview.
What can I say? I always say it's deeper at Micah.
Yeah.
After an awesome day in the mountains, everybody comes down here to the Mica Lodge to gather around this grand table and enjoy an excellent meal. And you know what? This week in particular, the stories of awesome skiing are going to be about this big. More about that later. Right now, Kristi, I just want to know what your epic moment was.
Well, I don't know if there's one epic moment, you know, from taking off in the heli and waving goodbye to Mark as we part ways for the day and shredding through the trees, off pillow lines, and then coming back to share our stories. It's all been so amazing.
Well, cheers to having a lot more moments like that.
Thank you. Cheers.
One of the first things that you'll do when you arrive here at Micah is a safety orientation. Now, although I've done a bunch of them, I always like the refresher before I head up into the hills.
Just forget about this one and focus on the next one.
At Micah, safety is our #1 priority. We take it really seriously. The guides are all ACMG certified guides and have a lot of experience behind them. The average experience at our guiding team is probably about 10 years guiding experience. At Micah, we use a few different safety devices. We use the Verivox Pulse transceiver as well as the Snow Pulse backpack. And the Snow Pulse backpack is a airbag system that is designed so in an avalanche you'd pull this trigger here and a big airbag comes up around your head. The Snow Pulse backpack is designed to keep you above the avalanche. It also creates a trauma protection around your head and also an air pocket. So we feel that it's a really important safety device to use out there, and we've implemented it in our program. We haven't had to use them, but it is nice to know that they're there just in case. The snow science part of things, basically what we do is we monitor the snowpack, the weather, and we just note the change over time. So sometimes you'll have a weak layer in the snowpack, and we monitor that and monitor how much snow is over that, what the weather is going to do to that weak layer, and how the snow is going to react. We just have to forecast the days that it's stable, forecast the days that it's unstable, and use our terrain appropriately on those days. Fortunately at Micah we have a vast amount of terrain, so depending on the day we can ski in giant open bowls or we can stick to the trees. You know, we can really go anywhere that the stability and the weather dictates. So we are almost out there skiing every day.
It's rare for me to ski with another female on the show, and particularly one who skis as well as Kristi Richards. As I made the trip here, I thought, wow, this might be the first time I get out-skied by another chick. Well, I'm okay with that though, because Kristi is one of Canada's best female skiers, a person who I'm happy to be humbled by.
I got into skiing because I love it. I love skiing powder, I love skiing moguls. But when I get a break from my mogul life, you know, because that is work for me, my favorite thing is to go ski POW. So here I am at Mica Heli. This is the best thing to fuel my fire for the season. I first heard about Mica Heli from pro skier and my boyfriend, Mark Abma. He'd been here a few years prior and he said it was just epic. The snow is always good here and the heli always flies. Some of my favorite zones here, I think it has to be Crispy Critters in the burn zone. It's so picturesque and it's just open, wide bowls. It's amazing. Well, it's really interesting being here with Mark, you know. We say goodbye to each other at the beginning of the day. He goes in his heli and I'm waiting for my next heli pickup. And then come back at the end of the day, how was your day? What pillar did you hit? Oh, how big was your cliff? Da, da, da. It's amazing to be able to share that together. We have so much passion for skiing, so to be here together is really something else.
I find it,
So that was one of my best days of powder skiing ever. I mean, blower powder right over my head. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like that all the time up here.
Yeah.
I think I could get used to that.
Cheers to that, Kristi. Right on.
Coming up, more steep and deep from Mica Heliskiing.
Yeah, Darcy, we have about 25 centimeters of ultra low density snow. Looks like it's going to be great skiing today.
Yeah, this is sweet. So, Kristi, no friends on powder days, hey? And obviously today, no boyfriends on powder day either?
Well, when it's this deep, something's got to give, and today it's love.
That's awesome. So each year, a lot of film crews come out to Mica because of the amazing snow and the awesome terrain. Right now, Mark Abma, Kristi's boyfriend, and Mike Douglas are out here shooting for movies and for magazines, and we had the chance to catch up with them.
So when you watch the ski films, it often looks like they're just shredding pow and hitting lines all day, but in fact it pretty much takes a whole day to get one shot.
This is part of what we do. It's not always blue skies and it's skiing straight down and having an easy time, and it's a lot of planning, and the guides are checking the snow and make sure everybody's safe. So this is actually a fairly normal day.
You know, it's my third time here. Last time I was here was with this show, actually, and it was epic. And I'm back to ski good powder. Love this place. You know, early in the season, like we're here in January, you can really get a lot of deep powder skiing, a lot of really good tree skiing. You don't need the sun. Mike is one of the few places that you can always fly to on a cloudy and snowy day. So, you know, we've been up here for a week now. We've skied every day, and it's been amazing.
These guys are skiing some sick lines this morning, and I'm feeling inspired. Okay, so maybe I'll leave the airs and tricks to the pros. While the film crew stayed put to continue their work, we noticed a break in the clouds and made a trip up into the Alpine. I was happy to be able to finally check out some of the higher terrain that Mica offers. This place truly is incredible, and it's hard to imagine all this skiable acreage is for only 16 lucky skiers.
Okay, well here's the first for me. They have a ski-in heliskiing option, so we're just getting dropped off on home run right now, 800 meters above the lodge. So we're going to get one last wicked tree run in.
Home run is a great way to end your ski day at Mica. At some heli-ski operations, you get dropped off by the helicopter to a van waiting at the side of the road for a long, sweaty ride back home. Here at Mica, I love the fact that you get to ski right back to the lodge, literally.
So I've had an amazing time here this week. Micah has definitely stood up to the reputation. And Shane, thanks so much for helping us to find those wicked lines. Kristi, congratulations on all your successes and rip it up for the rest of the season. Darren, keep your tips up, buddy. Hey, I'm Edith Rosa, and I'll see you next time.